We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He was born to run the fast break. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing the ball left, dishing the ball right, making the right play at the right time, because that's what guards from Plainfield, New Jersey do. Let's see what they do on the court this evening.
It's time to hoop it up. We are ready to go. Horford to Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Paul George to Leonard. Beverly gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
It's LA Clippers ball. George. Oh, that's how it's done. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
George, he made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Horford. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. To Richardson. Lets it fly from long range. Not done yet. Embiid to Horford. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Even to Zubac. Sends it away. Shot clock violation. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Horford. And a throwdown.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Richardson. Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Los Angeles.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Beverly to Leonard. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Off the assist.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Beverly. Navigating through traffic. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And finishes strong.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Ben Simmons. 3 for 4. Good start.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 22.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. First quarter's complete, and this one's all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Paul George, 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
23, Louis Williams. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Richardson. Cruises inside for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Williams into the front court. They trail by 2. Beverly. Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Richardson, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. good. The follow won't go either. Beverly rises for the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Embiid with a drop step. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
George. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Clippers have the basketball. George to Beverly. For three, never dare Patrick Beverly. It's a wide open three.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
George, not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
Count the basket at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
No, I missed a short one there. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Thank you for your cooperation.
New blood coming in for both sides. Simmons with it. Margins 8. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Good for 3.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he makes them both. Simmons to Horford. Flushes it home. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Joel Embiid sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
LA Clippers with the basketball to George. Nothing going here on that drive. Al Horford able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, emphatic slam.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Ivica Zubac. Couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. Nope. First one does not go. Misses the second as well. Josh Richardson, 3 for 6 now.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Leonard. No good. That's great defense. Scores from the post. Deep three at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Clippers have the lead. Intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Leonard to Paul George. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Leonard. The jumper's off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
George knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Simmons to Horford. Josh Richardson, 4 out of 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Now a steal by Philly. To Simmons. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
George. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. And he hits the second. Almost settles for a 2-of-3 trip. Harris to Simmons. Knocked loose. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Shot from the lane won't go. To George. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Around the perimeter to Paul George. From long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. That's out. Last touch by Josh Richardson. connect. Now ready to shoot at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Josh Richardson at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. It's LA Clippers ball. George. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 75% so far tonight. First try, no good. Knocks down the second free throw. To Richardson. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Leonard to George. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Leonard. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. To Horford. The pass set it all up.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Kawhi Leonard knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
He throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Embiid with a drop step. Joel Embiid. He's now 4 for 6.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
In the slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Time for some new personnel into the game. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
To Simmons. To Embiid. Beyond the arc for three. Ooh, he'll take that.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
George. Snared by Embiid. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Deep three. At the buzzer. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Philadelphia with the basketball. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Team foul number 1.
Raul Neto has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Oh, emphatic slam.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. George. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Simmons with it. Leads 1. Screen coming. Simmons to Tobias Harris. No, you can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
3, Louis Williams. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Simmons to Horford. And the Clippers have the rebound.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
George. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
It's George with the rebound. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Paul George to Beverly. George, great pass to set it up. Rocking the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Simmons. The monster stuff.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
George, that right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Clippers have got it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
And the finish, slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Leonard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To George. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
From the painted area, won't go down. Clippers have it. Williams to Leonard. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Philadelphia 76.
Nothing going here on that drive. George, the hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Sixers call for time. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. Second to 3, got it. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. To the rim, lays it up and in.
strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. 19-footer at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.